guys, we are going to be working on pronunciation today, and pronunciation can be kind of tricky when learning a new language, and especially English. And what I want us to do is we are going to focus on 3 particular sounds in English. But first, before we do that, we're going to do some tongue twisters. And who can tell me what a tongue twister is? Yes, exactly. They are phrases or words put together with similar sounds, and they can be tricky. Hence, tongue twisters, right? They twist your tongue and sound kind of silly, but they are a fun and effective way to practice pronunciation, I think. So what I'm going to do is I have 5 different tongue twisters, and I'm going to ask for volunteers to do one on their own in front of us, and then I am going to recite it, and then we're going to do it together as a class. So you will have heard each one 3 times, so you'll get some practice on some different sounds. And don't worry if it sounds silly to you, or if you don't think you can do it fast enough. That's okay. This is just for us to have some fun and to get talking. So I have 5, as I said. So who wants to read the first one? Sure, go ahead. That was a really good job on that. This one can be kind of tricky because of the Z and the S sound, and when you speak them quickly, it's kind of hard to tell which is which. So let me try. So, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Yeah, that is tricky. But kind of fun to say. The Z sound isn't very common in English, so it's kind of a cool letter. Now the second one is kind of tricky, and it is pretty popular in English. So who wants to take a stab at that one? Sure, go ahead. That was really good. This one is a little bit longer, kind of gets you out of breath. So I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to see if I can do it without messing up. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? That one gets you out of breath. That one is hard because you have the different P sounds and the different vowels, and it's a hard one, but I like it. So let's go ahead and all of us together try to do it as fast as we can as a group. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked it. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? That was a very good job. So let's go ahead with the third one. And who wants to try that one? Sure, go ahead. That was a great one. This one's shorter, but still kind of tricky. So, she sells seashells by the seashore. Ooh, that S sound with the SH and then the regular S sound. So let's all try it together. She sells seashells by the seashore. Yep, that is a good try for us, and I think that we are definitely getting these tongue twisters, right? You feeling comfortable about English and pronunciation yet? Well, if you're not, don't worry, we still have 2 more to go. So, who wants to read the 4th one? Very good. Yes, this one is tricky because of the R's, and R's for me sometimes in English kind of confuse me, and sometimes I don't pronounce them correctly. So this one is kind of hard for me, but let me try. Real walk wall, real walk wall, real walk wall. That was tough with the R and the W. So let's recite it as a class. Real walk wall, real walk wall, real walk wall. Very good. And then finally we have the 5th one. And who wants to try this one? Very good. Yes, the TH sound is pretty tricky sometimes. And this one is very heavy with the TH sound. So I thought to thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. That one's fun. This might be one of my favorite tongue twisters. Let's try it as a class. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. very good. That one is good. And for anybody who has trouble with the TH sound, because I know that could be very tricky for non-English speakers, if you ever want to practice by yourself, or just, even with this tongue twister or anything, what you do is you can put your finger in front of your mouth, and then every time you say the TH sound, you make sure that your tongue touches your finger. So I thought, it was the thought. Okay, kind of weird, but you really need to make sure that you are really making sure your tongue is almost outside your mouth. I mean, not quite, but we'll discuss a little bit more in detail. But that is just a trick that has helped other students of mine. So in this lesson, we are going to discuss 3 sounds in English: the TH sound, which I just discussed and gave you a tip on, the W sound, and the D sound. So you're going to practice with these. You're going to practice a little bit with your classmates, and we're going to do some tongue twisters together. And then you're going to write your own tongue twister. And I'm very excited to see what you guys all come up with.